Coming to you from Maltby Studio at Slippery Rock University, I'm Morgan Koziar.
And I'm Peter Moran. We'll have your news along with the weather forecast coming up on WSRU TV News.
The Republican candidate debate had its second go-around last Wednesday night, September 16th, in the Ronald Reagan Library in California. The debate hosted 11 Republican Party candidates, while the headliners of the debate were Carly Fiorina, Donald Trump, and Jeb Bush. During the debate, Fiorina voiced her ambition for defunding Planned Parenthood, while other major issues brought up were immigration, foreign policy, and governmental health care. The highlight of the night was Donald Trump and Carly Fiorina's back-and-forth verbal arguments. The debate helped Fiorina rise to the second place in the polls, while Donald Trump is still remaining at the top.
Interested in graduate school? It's never too early to start thinking about applying. This Thursday, September 24th, 2015, from 12 to 3 p.m., SRU's Office of Graduate Admissions will be holding their annual Graduate College Fair in the Smith Student Center Theater located on the 3rd floor. This event presents a great opportunity for both students and parents alike who are interested in exploring other colleges and universities, while giving them a chance to learn about specific graduate programs and the application process. All majors and class levels are invited. Admission to the fair is free and open to the public. For more information, please call 724-738-2051.
On Saturday morning, September 26th, the President's Wellness 5K Run and 2K Walk will be happening. The event is being held to encourage wellness in SRU. President Cheryl Norton welcomes all students, staff, faculty, and friends to join her for the event. The money raised for the event will help support undergraduate scholarships. Student registration is $12 and non-student registration is $17. The check-in starts at 7:30 a.m. at the Arc. The race begins at 9 a.m. Register online to give at givesru.org/5K.
The deadline to submit your online application to participate in the December 2015 commencement ceremony is October 1st. Students applying after October 1st are not guaranteed that their name will appear on the program or that the guest tickets will be available. Application questions will be addressed by the Office of Academic Records and Summer School at 724-738-2010. November 18th to the 24th, there will be a general ticket distribution from 9 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon at 201 Old Main. The commencement rehearsal will be held on December 11th at 1:30 in the afternoon at the Morrow Fieldhouse, and the commencement ceremony will be held on December 12th at 11 in the morning in the Morrow Fieldhouse. Make sure to get your tickets soon. Coming up next, our reporters go out in the field and talk to students about sustainability.
It's Earth Week here in Slippery Rock, and the SRU Office of Sustainability is doing its part to promote sustainable awareness right here on campus. Apart from the general things we often associate with going green, many students are unaware of the resources and programs SRU offers. We spoke to 2 members of the Office of Sustainability to find out more.
They promote things like on their Twitter, which we do with other organizations, with SGA, I think. And we also, with Earth Day coming up, I feel like that's our main thing. And we'll promote different movies and other events on campus.
Yeah, actually Earth Week is this week. Today's actually Earth Day. So basically what we've been doing is planning Earth Week and creating flyers around campus and getting the word out. And basically there's a lot of events coming up. Earth Day, there's actually a panel discussion with some of the directors of sustainability and also people who are involved with the president, the assistants. And there's also some movies going around, like Addicted to Plastic, Chasing Ice, Allergy Fix. Basically those movies are to create awareness to students of issues. It's what's going on our planet. And there's also yesterday there was an event in the ballroom to play games, to ask questions about the environment, and actually help students become more informed of what Earth Week is actually all about.
So remember, SRU, you can do your part by staying green and white. For WSRU TV, I'm Mike Wazer. Back to you guys.
SRU always has something going on campus. Everything from social activities to athletics is on top of the rock. This week, September 25th, the SGA is showing Magic Mike from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. in the Student Center Theater. Homecoming applications are also due on September 25th at 4 in the afternoon. Make sure you send your applications to srsga.org. On Saturday the 26th, the art exhibition is featuring Terrains by Richard Melvin. Terrains exhibit new oil paintings and video installations. The exhibition will be at the Martha Art Gallery in Maltby Building from September 14th through October 2nd. The art gallery is open Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m.
If you are a student that stays on campus for the weekends and are looking for something to do, the theater department's first fall production starts this Friday, September 25th, 2015. The production is Doubt and will be held in the Old Student Center, the University Union in the multipurpose room. The show starts at 7:30 p.m. on Friday, and tickets can be purchased at the information desk at the Smith Student Center. There will be showings on Sunday, September 27th at 2 p.m. and Monday, September 28th through Thursday, October 1st at 7:30 p.m. Be sure to support the arts.
If you want to get TV experience, WSRU TV is the club for you. WSRU TV is Slippery Rock's TV station on campus. There are many opportunities for students to get on-camera experience and work behind the scenes. The organization is currently in need of writers for their weekly campus news. Writers are asked to write about campus life and Slippery Rock events. WSRU TV is always welcoming students who are interested in helping produce news every week. Feel free to come and learn about the new different positions at WSRU TV on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. in Maltby. There's always a story to be told at Slippery Rock University, and who better to tell the stories than the students? Coming up next, our reporters go out in the field and talk to students about social media issues.
This is Scott Person reporting live at the Slippery Rock Library, and I'm asking students how social media affects society. I'm here with Allie at the Slippery Rock Library. And Allie, do you have any social media?
I do. I have Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Do you think society is affected by social media?
I think it is affected by social media. That's where a lot of people go to get the news rather than actually watching it.
I'm here with Ryan. Ryan, do you have any social media accounts?
I do. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn.
Do you think society is affected by social media?
I do, because depending on what people post, it can be interpreted in so many different ways. And there's a big issue with cyberbullying, which doesn't even, people don't realize it's happening a lot, but it's happening more and more almost every day, and that really takes an effect on people these days.
Mac, do you think that social media affects society?
Yes, it definitely does. Every day, every time I leave class, someone's in their phone, walking into me, bumping into me. That's how we get most of our information on campus of different events and activities, so definitely impacts our lives.
Do any of your studies get affected by social media?
Sometimes I find myself going to social media when I'm getting a lot of notifications, so yeah, it distracts me.
Do you ever find yourself being distracted from school for social media?
Yes, every day. A few times this semester I've had to deactivate my accounts just so I can get things done. Like, I know I will be deactivating it during finals week. I did it during midterms. I did it last week just because I found myself getting away from other assignments, and it's getting down to those last few weeks of the semester, and I'm really trying to focus now.
We asked Dr. Douglas Stroller about his opinion on social media and society.
When you think about social media in today's society, I think one of the things you think about is the positive and negative effects that it can have. And we can look at things such as its effects on communication, relationships, even education. We could also look into things such as self-esteem, confidence, stuff along those lines. And I think there are some positives that come out of it. And while I'm not going to list all of them, some of the things that come to mind are it enables us to stay connected with friends, family, even connect with celebrities and brands as well. So it allows us to kind of knock down some of those barriers that some of the traditional outlets created, and allows us to be a little bit more connected to those types of individuals, both family, friends, and all the alike. One of the things that we really start to look at, though, is that there are negatives to always being connected so much. When you walk around campus, you see a lot of students buried in their phones, or in class trying to be sneaky about hiding their phones and checking their messages, whether it be a text message or a social media message of some sort. And I think that really starts to become a distraction, not only to themselves, but to the students around them. So in terms of students, I think that's one of the ways that we could see it as a negative, that we have trouble disconnecting when we should.
As you can see, social media affects society in both positive and negative ways. From WSRU TV, back to you guys.
We're going to send you over to Doug Gilchrist for your sports update.
Thanks, Peter. The Slippery Rock University team cruised to a 75-0 whitewashing of Millersville University on Saturday. The 75 points was the most points the Rock has scored since 1973, when their current coach, George Mahalik, was their quarterback. SRU dominated on both sides of the ball, outgaining Millersville 553-38 for the game. Dominic Dingle led the way for the Rock with 164 yards on the ground, while quarterback Dante Nanya went 11 for 15 for 192 yards and 2 touchdowns. The win moved Slippery Rock up 4 spots in the Division II rankings to number 14 in the country. The Pittsburgh Steelers bounced back from their opening day loss to the New England Patriots to defeat the San Francisco 49ers 43-18 on Sunday. Ben Roethlisberger had a big day for the black and gold, throwing for 369 yards and 3 touchdowns, while wide receiver Antonio Brown hauled in 9 passes for 195 yards and 1 touchdown. The game wasn't even as close as the score indicated. The Steelers led 29-3 at halftime and just put it in cruise control the rest of the way. The win moves the Steelers' record to 1-1, which puts them 1 game back in the AFC North behind 2-0 Cincinnati. The Pittsburgh Pirates defeated the Colorado Rockies 9-3 on Monday, putting them on the brink of clinching their 3rd straight playoff appearance. Their magic number sits at 2 after their 90th win of the season. Starling Marte and Aramis Ramirez both homered to back another strong pitching performance by A.J. Burnett. The win keeps the Bucs 2 games ahead of the Chicago Cubs for the top wildcard spot and 4 games behind the St. Louis Cardinals for the division lead. The Bucs and the Cardinals play a 3-game series next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday that could decide the division title. That does it for this week in sports. I'm Doug Gilchrist. Back over to you guys.
Thanks, Doug. For your weather forecast, we're going to send it over to Shannon Golden.
Hi, Slippery Rock. It's your Chief Meteorologist, Shannon Golden, here to give you your weekly weather update. As you can see, this week we're going to have a beautiful, sunny last week of summer here at Slippery Rock as we approach fall. On Wednesday, we're going to reach a high of 79 degrees with a low of 52. On Thursday and Friday, it's going to reach a high of 81 degrees with a low of 52 and 54 degrees. For this weekend, we're going to have a high of 75 degrees and lots of sun. And also approaching next week, we're going to have a high of 79 on Monday and a high of 81 on Tuesday. Back to you guys.
Well, that's all we have for you this week. I'm Peter Moran.
And I'm Morgan Kosiar. Have a great week, Slippery Rock.